If you like the content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
It's for my niggas. My niggas? No.
Real shit, only fuck with them niggas I'm still with. I still with. If I'm in a fix, they bout some trill shit. For my rounds, I'll peel shit. Divide spends to get a meal ticket. With that attitude like we'll get it. Still busy, still with it. Looking over haters like they lil midgets. Nausea hopping around the night, camouflage like lil crickets. I got a problem with me having just a lil digits. From the city where niggas lie, kill, and steal for riches. And I done been around and even met some trill bitches. Broads harder than these niggas real snitches. I never tell on the soul, that's cold, the real sickness. Love run deep, I won't speak with God as my witness. I never mix with fake niggas because it's bad for business. And when I eat off my plate, I eat off clean dishes. That's why I'm testing my faith, about to get on my mission. It's real over here, daddy, so won't you take a listen. My nigga, my nerd, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerd, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerd, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerd, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, you heard me?
Big ups to the fam. Shouts out to the team. Welcome to the Rounds Podcast. If it's your first time rocking with us, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with us, then you know what it is. 4 rounds, mainstream news, pop culture, a little bit of family business. I'm your boy, Ben Good. As always, got my rounds with me. Ren, a.k.a. Betty's son. Hatchback of the ENT, K-Man 55. It's good.
What's up, fellas?
What's happening then?
Man, y'all gonna be happy with them package I sent to y'all houses, dog. Y'all gonna be like, my boy Cleve. Love that boy.
I've been talking good about you, dog. I've been talking good. Don't disappoint a nigga.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. You did. I got a name to keep up. You did. Keep my name. Them caveman.
I heard that, bro. Yeah, man. I'm waiting on my
Don't
pack.
send a nigga no prehistoric shit.
No. You can't have your bad mouth in me. You did.
The toilet, huh? Yeah. Shouts out to Marvel. You did. Man, bro.
Marvel be all right.
Marvel on your ass, boy. Oh, shit. What's good, though, man? Y'all
What's
good?
up, man? Another day. I missed the last show. You did. I was, I had my therapy session. I had a couple that needed me real bad, so I had to, take a hiatus from the last show. But it was a successful session I had.
I feel you, bro. Well, if you had to miss, I hope it was for some good shit. So, good job.
She went bailed him out of jail.
Hey, you just gonna put the people business out here? They don't
Well, I ain't say no
have
names.
client privilege.
Non-disclosures with the goddamn fucking HIPAA laws and shit. You can tell
who I'm talking about, good.
It don't matter who you talking about.
Well, I ain't
nobody business.
Who business? I didn't say shit.
Hey, look. It
You
must
don't
be
have appointments or nothing, man. Tell them they cutting in on rounds time. You heard?
It
No,
must
this
be
was life and death. This was life and death round. I had to save some lives.
It must definitely be a lack of some professional psychologist help in fucking Carolina, bro.
Bro, you know how bad off you gotta be to say I'm gonna call caveman to deal with my marital issues?
That's what I'm saying. Like
I just sent you and Goody something good, and that's what you say to me?
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about counseling.
Well, look, Hatch said it first, and you didn't send him shit, so I guess it's warranted then?
Well, he ain't never put a request in. So, you feel me?
Just trying to see, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say you didn't send me shit. You didn't say you did send me shit, so... But fuck it. It's all good. Well, that ain't got nothing to do. They ain't got nothing to do with that.
You can split yours with Goody and Rent. They got enough.
how you round, do you?
Look,
Feel me?
if it's gumbo, they can have.
Nah,
Hey
I'm good
man,
on
give
the
me.
goulash.
You don't know what you're missing.
I hear you.
We gonna miss it.
That was the fat bitch you used to tell me.
Hey man,
Hey,
give me y'all that Damien out. Go ahead,
what's
cuz.
up, Damien? How you doing? Thanks for rocking with the rounds. You know what I'm saying? You first in the
As
chat.
as always, the first in the chat. We appreciate it.
It's
Once
like I
again.
was feeling a little lonely till I saw you. You heard me? Top fours, fellas. Top four child actors.
Mm.
Uh
Who, I'm first?
oh no, you're not. I
I'm
think you
just checking.
I think you swiggle moved that one last time. You dig?
I be
Go
trying to
ahead.
go first because I be freestyling. It don't come to my attention that y'all be researching and shit. You heard me? I
Oh
be off the
nah,
dome.
wait, I ain't got to do that. I'm a index man. You know what I'm saying? Once I see it one time, I don't never forget. So you want me to go first?
Yeah, I want you to go first.
Okay, I'm gonna start with Keisha Napoleon. You feel me? That got to be
Rudy.
my favorite of all times. Had a very big crush on Rudy. Seen her in Vegas a few years ago. I told her she called security. But anyway, um, I'm gonna go with.
Nigga stupid.
I guess we can go with Emmanuel Stewart. Not Emmanuel Stewart.
That's a
Emmanuel.
Lewis.
boxer. That's a
No,
trainer, ain't it?
Manny Stewart is the trainer. I'm talking about Emmanuel Lewis, right?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's Webster.
Yes,
Webster,
sir.
right? Uh, I don't know if the nigga was a goddamn kid
Hey,
or
dog.
a
Look,
grown
I'm
ass
about to tell you
nigga.
that nigga, that nigga
Yeah, that
about
wasn't no
30.
child actor. That motherfucker was 30.
And look,
Nah,
hey, I had to think about it. I thought, 'cause that's
he
Gary
young.
Coleman.
He was a
No,
young.
that nigga wasn't no child.
He was a teenager, but he was, I mean, fuck, you know what it is. Um,
Look, actors who played Sharon.
yeah, I used to like what's the motherfucker name from Different Strokes?
What you talking about, Willis?
No, not what you talking about. Willis, the older brother, the one who went to jail for dope.
Oh, Bridges.
Yeah,
Ty,
Ty Bridges.
Ty.
Ty
Ty
Bridges.
Bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude is really actually a very good actor. Just couldn't get it together. I don't know why.
He must
And
wasn't a good actor then if he couldn't get it together.
no, he couldn't get it together because he couldn't shake that dope.
Mm-hmm.
But when his acting was good then.
What do you mean? When he got out of jail, he played in a lot of different shit. He did
A
some
lot of
Broadway shit.
motherfuckers be on dope and you can't tell. Their
Right,
performance don't necessarily lack. It's just his
right.
career didn't go where it should have went, cause you know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying.
One of the best actors that I know, Robert Downey Jr. He had a very fucking bad dope problem. Went to jail and some more shit. But anyway, in my last one has to be Orlando Brown.
Damn, that nigga
Motherfucker
was
was a
on my
bad
list.
motherfucker.
That
I know
boy
he
got
kind
some
of
flow with him.
a motherfucker nasty, bro. Like just period. Uh, he got a lot of shit, with him. He be saying some crazy shit, but as an actor, he was whipping that Martin. He was whipping that fucking, what I'm saying? Like he was on a bunch of shit, and he was really, what I'm saying? Like standing out. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
All right, cuz we're gonna let you go second. K man, you going last, babe. I'm coming in third.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
You can handle it, okay, man. I believe in you.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start off with old Janet Jackson. You heard me, Penny, off of Good Times.
It ain't gonna fit.
You know what I'm saying?
I told him it wasn't gonna fit.
And I ain't gonna just keep it throwback. I'm gonna bring it to the here and the now. Michael Rainey Jr. My boy off of Power, Tariq. Y'all started off hating him, now y'all love him. You heard me?
That's a good one right there.
Who else we got? I'm trying to think. I can see her face, but I can't really think of her name, bruh. The chick who played on a show with Flex. What's her name?
Kyla Pratt.
Kyla Pratt. Yeah, Kyla Pratt. And who else I got for y'all? Another child actor. Trying to think.
I heard you was a fool. You act a fool when you was a little boy.
Yeah, but I ain't make it that far. You heard me?
Macaulay Culkin.
No, I ain't putting
Ain't
that.
nobody fucking with
I
those
ain't
guys.
putting him on my list. And I'm gonna
Chris.
say I'm gonna say this based off of her some of her adult performances.
Well,
But
we're not
Judy
doing
off
that.
of
We're not doing that.
hey, she
No.
started off as a
That's his
child
list.
actor. She
Man,
started
y'all
off
let
as
a
a
nigga
child
finish so a
actor.
nigga get through this shit.
But Judy off of Family Matters, you know what I'm saying? She started off as a nice, innocent,
Huh?
sweet little thing, and
The
then she started
porn
busting it
actress?
open on porn.
The porn actress?
Yeah, man. I remember I felt a little bad watching her because I was like, man, I know this little girl.
Dog, she ain't have but listen, in 12, it's 12
She
seasons.
had two
I think
lines.
that's what I'm saying. I think she said like, like one or two things. I don't remember her having too much shit.
Nah, she ain't say too much. I just wanted to put her out there because she transitioned to the porn. I thought that was interesting.
Ain't nobody say Raven Simone, huh?
Ain't
No.
nobody say-
All right, we come out the gate with Raven Simone. Enough said. Then we gonna do Ashley off Fresh Prince. Can't think of her name. You hear me? Help me out.
Tatiana Ali.
Tatiana
Damn,
Ali.
I can't believe I ain't think of her. I used to love her.
La Tatiana, you hear me? Then we gonna go with La Kev off the Shy, Alex Hibbert. And I'll throw Jaden Smith now. Controversy. Jaden Smith.
Okay.
On you, kid, man.
Is that on me?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go with George O'Gore. That's Junior from My Wife and Kids.
Yeah, you look like him growing up.
Yeah,
And
big
say,
head.
Chris, I
Huh?
fuck with the Home Alone and Macaulay Culkin, Chris. You heard me?
I'm gonna go with George
Blockbuster.
O'Gore Jr. from my Wife and Kids. That boy a fool. I'm gonna go with JJ Jimmy Walker. Good Times.
Dynamite.
Dynamite.
He was a child.
I don't think he was a kid, but go ahead.
Yeah, he wore pajamas. He was living in. Yeah, he was
That
a
nigga said
child.
he
Yeah, but
wore
nigga's 24 years
pajamas.
He's playing a kid.
He was a child.
I'd rather you say Michael than JJ, but go ahead.
Nigga don't want to associate with Michael.
I'm gonna go with Jaleel White. We forgot about Jaleel White.
Oh, that's a good
Family
one.
Matters.
Good one. Urkel.
And I'm gonna go with Keenan Thompson.
But you know what? I think we fucked up with our list. This whole list fucked up.
Dog,
We
JJ
forgot-
wasn't a grown man,
We
Chris.
forgot the whole.
Get out of here.
We forgot the one who really started it all off, man.
Oh,
Alfonso Ribeiro.
Carlton?
Yeah, before Carlton, he was the motherfucking man.
I think I won.
Remember, he was on the fucking Pepsi commercials as Michael Jackson and shit.
You always
I think I
that
won
shit.
this.
I don't think
I
it was
just threw
nothing to win.
Judy on there because I was drawing a blank. I couldn't think of nobody else, you know what I'm saying?
I think I won this
Tia
top
and
4.
Tamara. It ain't nothing to win, bro.
You can
Right.
think
Neither
that.
you. Yeah, you can feel how you want.
No,
Exactly.
it
You
ain't nothing to
ain't
win.
even close.
Right.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
I
But
think
I'm
Damien
surprised we didn't have
Damien
Marcus
choose
on
me.
you.
I think Chris would choose me, who had the best top 4 childhood actors. I think JJ killed all of y'all's. I think Junior was killed all of y'all.
JJ was a grown ass man.
I had Rudy and Orlando Brown. That's the top two. That's top two. The top
Nigga, I
three.
had Janet Jackson and fucking Michael Rainer Jr. Y'all still watching Michael Rainer Jr. to this day.
I don't
What-
watch none of that shit.
What Janet Jackson did as a child.
She was on
Raven Simone, dog.
right. Raven Simone.
River Simone was a good one.
Nigga, that
Raven
blew half
Simone.
your list out the wall. The
Right.
only nigga can
That's
hang
it.
is probably Urkel.
Right.
Junior.
The mother niggas you name who?
Junior from My Wife and Kids.
K?
That boy ain't make it.
What?
Raven Simone?
Who? Yeah.
Junior? What?
No.
Hey, man.
Jaleel White.
If you transition from a show and then had your own show, that put you on another level. AKA
Well, look.
Michael Rainer Jr. You heard me?
That's so Raven.
Simone.
That is a
That's
good
so
one.
Raven.
Michael Rainer Jr. was a
Hey,
fire.
they ain't hand a nigga, dog. She
Yeah,
done made
come on.
tapes and some more shit. They're
Yeah.
like Disney, nigga.
She had a show named after her. That's so Raven. Like she probably the top one. You heard me?
Yeah, she the top
Fucking
one.
Cosby or whatever.
She the top one. She the top one. We
And
can't
we
front
ain't
on that.
even- we ain't thinking, Brandon. We ain't
Besides
even
her,
looking for
I see the Olsen twins. Other than that,
That's a good one, nigga. Well, what that was? Growing Pains? What that was called?
Full
Family
House.
Matters. Oh, a Full House.
Yeah.
You got it, dude.
Looked like they was hitting that coke with Bob Saget though.
Bob Saget couldn't stand them little bitches.
Cause they was hitting his stash.
No, because they were making more money than him.
Yeah, he had to pay both of them too and some shit. Yeah.
Lisa Bonet was a grown ass woman.
Hey man, we about to
They
eat
played the
y'all ready.
child. That's the point.
It ain't supposed to be who played the
Well, if that's
child.
the
It's really
case,
supposed
Richard
to be like,
Pryor from the toy, nigga, shit.
Right,
right,
fuck.
like, come
That
on, man.
goddamn
Tom Hanks and
Tom Hanks,
Big. What the
big motherfucker.
woo? Okay, man, you lost, baby.
That
Round
boy
one.
said he was a kid. He wore pajamas.
What? Ain't nobody.
Hey, Hat, this first round for you, dog. The Ime Udoka situation. You know what I'm saying? Suspended a year for cheating on his wife with a staffer. Everybody seemed to be up in arms because I guess for the most part, everybody like his wife being near long. Uh,
I'm married.
you first out the gate, bro. You know, tell me your thoughts about the situation because you kind of brought it to the chat.
All right. Well, I have mixed feelings about it. Number one, him and Nia Long ain't married, and
Hmm.
they don't have an issue. Uh, the situation was brought to light by the Celtics organization, right? Nobody said nothing. Like they found out or whatever they did, and they threw it out there, and they put Ime Udoka on the fucking front page for a company violation. Now, a fraternization or company violation involves two company uh, participants. Both were willing and consensual participants. But we only know who one person is,
Hey, man.
and I believe uh, they are withholding that information because it it's not one, but it's two staffers who actually
Hmm.
are married women to people in the organization.
Now
So
that's all right, nigga. Talk to me.
I agree with you, Chris.
that's exactly why they don't want to spill. But I'm saying I don't really think this was like a big story. You know what I'm saying? I think they turned it into a story to kind of I'm talking about the national media to
Right.
stamp out some other situations that happened, like with the Sarver situation that was way more important than this shit. Somebody fucking, right? With the Brett Favre shit, that was way more important than people getting their rocks off consensually. Um, I think it's just I don't like that pillow talking shit. I don't like you know the fact that they put him out there and they didn't say nothing about the other people. I want to know who them women are, and are they going to be suspended, and shit like
Right.
that.
Right. What you say, cuz?
I think the situation has been handled horribly by the Celtics organization. Now I don't know, because I saw an image of a female. Like I don't know if that's actually who he had the relationship with, but they did have a little picture circulating of a chick. You know what I'm saying? Now, also I don't know what their company policy is, but if it's against company policy to fraternize, it takes two to tango.
Oh yeah.
So why is only one being outed?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say he was harassing her. It didn't say it was unwarranted sexual advances. If that was the case, then I would understand. They said it was a consensual relationship. So if we against that, then both of y'all gotta, suffer the same fate. I don't like how, like, kind of like what Had said. I don't like how he being scapegoated, and even though they trying to double back and fix it, initially he got the exact same suspension as Robert Salva, who had an 18-year history of unsavory behavior. Now, I don't know if he was having sex with people, but he was insulting people, being a misogynist, being a racist. So, and kind of like the homie Chris said in the chats, it was an entanglement. Like he didn't cheat on his wife for this and that, this and that. So if you're gonna plaster faces on the news, put everybody's face out there. I personally, I don't even think it's our business. This type of
No,
shit
it
happen at
it
every
ain't
job all the
right.
time.
I don't like the pillow talking. That shit is weak.
Okay,
I'm a,
now.
Ren, I'm gonna ask you this: Who do
Let me
you
let me
think?
let me ask this question.
Hold on, let me
Today,
ask him. Let
go
me
ahead,
ask
go
him a
ahead.
question. Let him finish the what you call it. How do you think? Who do you think exposed this? Do you think it was a player or was a front office
I
person?
think it was whoever husband, whoever whoever the husband was. Chris just put in the chat. I can't confirm or deny this, but it say her name is Kathleen Nympho Lynch, the wife of Celtics VP Patrick Lynch. So I think Patrick dropped the dime.
Okay.
I think I got a question. Did they suspend Bill Clinton for a year for doing what he did with Monica Lewinsky? Lewinsky?
They impeached him.
Oh,
I know. What else we got?
well, there you, well, there you have it.
What else we got, man?
No, I
Oh,
think
okay. So that's what it is. He was
look,
he had a snow bunny. You know what I'm saying? So
I think it's a media thing. I think he wasn't married, so he didn't break any vows that he committed with his wife. Uh he didn't break no real rule. I guess they said that's against company policy, but it was consensual. And then to put it out there, I think it was for marketing and media value. I don't think it was nothing more, nothing less than that, because that type of thing go on all the time in entertainment world in those kind of arenas. So for it to come out and to have a big issue about it, for him to get suspended and everybody know about it, I think is a media market employ for entertainment. Have something for ESPN to talk about for all these different platforms. There's always something they need to get out there to be spoken about. So I think this is more on that level than to really look at him for doing what he did. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think the act was the real big problem. I think is the marketing and the media throwing it out there and making it.
I agree they trying to cover their ass, but I agree with Ren and Hatch. They definitely dropped the ball in trying to cover their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come to the press conference angry at speculators in the media and Twitter for dragging the female employee's name through the mud when all you had to do was put a name on it. You name one party, just put the name on the other party, then we don't have to speculate about the other women who's working over there, so forth and so on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if it is the
That's very
VP
simple.
wife or whatever, that just go to ring the bell a little more. You know what I'm saying? Just
but
trying to
yeah,
cover your ass, but
But
that
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 they did a horrible
explains it
job.
more. Like you done smashed the VP wife. He fell and played. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a kind of agreeing with the chat from D Alchemist and from
but
Chris.
hold on, Ren. We had this conversation last week. Maybe it wasn't a VP. Maybe it was somebody who found out about the VP. Maybe the VP didn't give a fuck that he was smashing
Nah,
his wife. Think about
nah,
listen,
nah. I
listen,
ain't
listen
going
to
with
me.
that. That
Listen
nigga
to me.
was mad.
Listen to me.
He
If he
went to
was
flipping shit over in the fucking office. They
I don't
asked
I'm
think
him
with
what's
Hatch.
wrong, and he
this,
I
said
don't
that
think
nigga
so.
fucking my wife.
let me explain to
I'm
you
with
why.
Hatch.
Because had it been that, I believe he would have been fired. It wouldn't have been no just a
And
year suspension with no pay. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's all good. This, they straddling the fence on this because I think somebody leaked the shit that they didn't want it to leak. From what I'm hearing, this has been going on since he got there. It's not a new thing. Like the players knew about it. Everybody in the office knew about it. I believe somebody who uh, on the outside saw something and said something, and it led to speculation, and the shit was leaked. I really don't think it was the VP because if it was, it would have been more than just you know
I
fucking
mean, I think he still could potentially get fired. Being suspended for a year, they probably see how the team do. They got the youngest coach, and they say he got a little shady past too. He got like some domestic violence and some other
choking
shit
bitches in
on
college.
his jacket. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're gonna see how he do, and if the team do well without him,
But
they probably gonna keep doing well without him.
let me ask you, gentlemen, something. Why is it in sports that people have to be this perfect person? You know, uh, if if a motherfucker, he step out on his old lady, then okay, he's no good to coach. If once upon a time when he was younger, he slapped somebody in a restaurant, he's no good to coach. if you know, he got, dude in college smoking marijuana or whatever and got caught, and then later, he was go like, why
Because
why why
ultimately,
is everybody expected to be such perfect people
Because ultimately, dog, they trying to sell an image. You know what I'm saying? So they
Definitely.
trying to sell the best image they can. You know what I'm saying? And I guess the squeakier in this case, and or the closer to the stereotype that's portrayed for said image, that's the one they trying to run with. Like to a certain degree, I get it with the whole
LeBron
chain of
James.
command and a nigga abusing their power. But again, dog, if these two consensual people, why he the only one being named? If it was a
right?
harassment issue, they would name both parties most times. You know what I'm saying? So something in the milk ain't clean, dog.
I think they do that because of the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, they thinking about the sponsors and this and that, this and that. They don't want it to become like a
Yeah,
media circus,
but
so
see,
they try to get out in front of it.
that's the thing though, Ren. They are the one who leaked the shit. Nobody fucking, what I'm saying, was worrying about this shit. Nobody even had a fucking clue. The Celtics put this shit out.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
they need to have something to talk about on Sports Center. They got to keep narratives going. They got to keep stuff buzzing, dog. That's why. So as soon as they heard that, they got to find a way to get it out there so people could talk about it.
I tell you what though, Ime Udoka, he on my top five is favorite motherfuckers of all times in the NBA, because to be honest, he kind of came out of nowhere when he was in San Antonio. I didn't really, was really checking for him. He played for a few years, and then he transitioned right into fucking the coaching staff, and he was there for some time, floated around, and then he landed a fucking head coaching job at the Boston Celtics, one of the most storied franchises in the history of the NBA, and he took them to the finals. What, his first second year?
that was his first year.
All right, so he's worth keeping around, right? So they're not going to fucking fire him. I just think that you know some of this shit was just I don't know, somebody was pump faking and they called their bluff and whatever. But I'm sure everybody knew what was happening.
Nah, exactly what The Alchemist said. That's I agree with that. Like they probably got wind that this story was gonna be coming out, and so they wanted to get out in front of it. That's why they leaked it so they could control the narrative and put their own little spin on it and look like they have a handle on things. I don't think they
Neil,
just woke up one day and said, "Oh, let's put this out there." They had a reason for doing so.
I don't think
What they
Neil
did
Long
in
would
the
cheat on
beginning,
you
they
either,
didn't.
Chris.
In the beginning, they didn't even say anything. In the beginning, they said
What you think,
Celtics
Red?
coach Ime Udoka has
What?
been suspended
I said I
indefinitely
don't think
in
Neil Long would
violation.
cheat on Chris either. He said he wouldn't cheat on her. I don't think she'll cheat on him either.
Ain't nobody
Nah.
cheating. What you talking about?
Well, it's cheating if they're in a committed relationship. But
She didn't
really,
say that.
truthfully, we say that, but what woman haven't been cheated on? Like, I mean, she bad. Don't get me wrong, but we don't know her personally. Like, we don't. You know what I'm saying? And she not saying nothing is wrong with her. Not saying it's his fault that he cheated, but that's just
See, y'all, everybody talk,
that's
but
natural.
listen. Okay, all right.
I think after you hit it about 100 times, you might get
they have
cheated on.
they have linked Nia Long to Ime Udoka. They saying he cheated. She ain't said that shit.
Nah,
It,
she released a statement that says she dealing with some stuff and she just want everybody to be supportive and keep her in their thoughts and prayers or whatever. And you know she a woman, like this is it gotta
keep
Well, I
her
know
in your
you
affect
is.
her in
prayers.
some
Yes,
type
he
of way
is.
to have, because there's y'all associated by whatever. So just having your name out there, if y'all wasn't together, you would have probably came out and said, "Man, look, we wasn't together or whatever." So just because she not publicly speaking on it, I think she kind of feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because our name out there in the public. It's
Nah, I'm
different to
with
get
you,
cheated
dog.
on and nobody don't know. To get
But
cheated on and the whole world know, that's another level.
Hold up. Damien said cheating happens to almost everyone at one point in time, whether they know it or
again,
not.
like I said,
I agree.
she didn't have nothing to say about it, right? And then she dropped a statement. But I mean, fuck, her name wasn't in the goddamn ringing in the air. She fucking happy somebody said Nia fucking Long. They ain't say Nia Long since goddamn.
You don't want them to be saying about this,
Yeah,
but y'all
I
know,
don't
like
think you want your name out there like that, though. You know
they
what I'm
done
saying?
had better ones cheated on. You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean,
It just happens.
what's so like? Okay,
Yeah, and
it's
then she 50 something? You ain't getting better. I don't mean it like I don't mean it like that.
I'm just saying we all have seen women who we think is, oh, she whatever, and then you might hear that said woman has been cheated on. The Beyonce, the Rihanna's, the you name one. You know what I'm saying? So
You don't know
when I
none of them
heard it, I
people,
wasn't
Rodney.
really blown away because it's
oh
me alone. It's like anybody else.
Them your cousins, Rodney? Actors.
I don't feel I don't feel I don't know. It's like people gotta be realistic about life and and relationships. Like you gotta be realistic about that. If you're not, then hey, I'm sorry for you.
I mean, but even being realistic about it, I don't think nobody want their relationships dirty, laundry aired publicly. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's domestic violence or infidelity or anything like that, having it scrutinized on every TV channel and podcast. Like, if you are the person who got cheated on, that's just turning the knife a little more.
Real.
Yeah.
Y'all good?
Like I said, Nia Long ain't getting no better. The older she get, the more she be likely to get cheated on.
The fuck is you talking about?
Which
I
is,
don't know because he
That's
getting
because you don't
older
know.
too.
That's because you don't know the value of a woman.
you act like
It's all about the
you act like
physical.
he Benjamin Buttons. He getting older.
Right. That what I'm thinking
Yeah,
because
right,
Huh?
right.
that boy ain't looking like he
all
did
these
when he
bitches.
used to play in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He
come
it's
on,
different
man.
Look,
it's
hey,
different.
Some say,
it's obvious he can still get bitches.
That's what I'm
look,
saying. It's
look,
different when he
But
but we don't
we
really
ain't
know the
we,
caliber of the bitch.
yeah, I'm
You
about
know what
to
I'm
say we
saying?
ain't see what
That
he
nigga
stepping
might have
out for.
backslid
But
like
that's the
mother.
whole
she
point
look
of
all
it,
right to
though,
me.
Greg. But that's the whole point of it.
You don't even know if that's really hot.
Listen, he wasn't trying. It wasn't. He wasn't trying to replace his old lady. It was just a little. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? A
no,
smash and grab. I
look,
mean, however he went. I
look,
mean,
but
fuck.
even if you're smashing and grabbing, man, look, grab something worth the, you know what I'm saying? The lick.
She was
Work the
worth it.
smash.
She looked
Yeah,
Work the
worth it.
man.
smash. A smash is a smash. That
Which
ain't
is,
a fucking.
she looked worth it.
In any crime you commit, you always know there's a possibility of getting caught. So make it worth it is the point. You know,
What's
that's
his
all I'm
punishment?
saying.
What's his
Hey,
real punishment? Finding a new old lady?
no.
Well,
The
well, if
punishment.
they was in a relationship, probably destroying the relationship, you done kind of fucked up your
Yeah,
standing
you
as a
got kids
guy.
with her.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of
Oh, a kid, I
uh
don't know how many they got, but
yeah, you
they
got a
got
kid
kids.
involved.
We
Like,
not
it's a
talking.
lot of
We not talking about.
ramifications.
We not talking about people in their 20s, bro. We talking about grown ass,
Exactly.
mature ass people
50s.
who are in the entertainment industry and who. Come on, man. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Halle Berry got cheated
Oh
on.
yeah,
Wesley
nigga,
Snipes
look.
used to beat her.
Time heal all wounds, baby. It's cool. We moving.
According to Mississippi Today, was found to be siphoning funds, welfare funds from the state of Mississippi with the help of former Mississippi Governor Phil Bryant to help build a volleyball stadium for the University of Southern Mississippi. It's important to point out that Favre's daughter plays volleyball for that college, and prosecutors are calling this a massive scheme to defraud the government. This is also weird because Favre is currently worth $110 million and made over $138 million while playing in the NFL, not including commercials and sponsorships. I'm making this video for some of you that had something to say about the undrinkable water in Jackson, Mississippi, and how they should help themselves. Well, maybe they could do that if the government wasn't currently defrauding them. The median annual income for Jackson, Mississippi is $40,000. So if they should help themselves, maybe the volleyball team at Southern Mississippi should do the same and not be taking funds from those that it's designated for in exigent circumstances with undrinkable water that the state created in the first place.
Man.
Dog. From what I'm getting, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead and set it up first.
From what I'm getting, Favre swiggle move like $5 million. You know what I'm saying, to go toward the gym or the field or whatever he was trying to do. I think overall mishandled finagled like 70 million. You know what I'm saying? Just to put in, kind of perspective, the numbers we dealing with when they talking about them defrauding the people of Mississippi or whatever, and then what Brett Favre did as far as the amount he swiggle move with the governor or whatever.
This is
Stole.
this.
Say the real
Okay,
word. Stole. The nigga stole
listen.
There you
money.
go.
Brett Favre did not steal a motherfucking thing. Brett
Well,
Favre,
took
no, he didn't take shit. He didn't take shit.
embezzle.
Look at Kev, man.
No, he didn't embezzle a motherfucking thing because he don't work for the state. Brett
Did
Favre
he
simply
lie?
listen. Brett
He
Favre,
conspired.
no, he did not conspire because he don't work for the state. He didn't do anything wrong or illegal. Brett Favre went through his network of people. Listen, you may
I'm
not like
listening.
it. A lot of people don't like it, right?
I'm
But
listening.
the point is this: when you got friends in high place, this is nothing but the good old boy system played out in front of everybody. He said, "Hey, look, I I want to raise some money to get this the stadium built, and blase 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 blah. Okay, well, we got a lot of different programs that got money that we can give you to build this. All you have to do is make sure that it serves the public in some way. So you got to come through and you got to do some type of camps, or you got to make some speeches and this, that, and the third to check the line, to check the boxes as far as it helping the public. That's all this is. He just got caught up in the wash.
Man, fuck that. I'm tired of them letting this motherfucker slide. He been like ball. You know what I'm saying?
You were
He stole money from them poor
the
folks. He
man
was
didn't
part of the
spend the money.
conspiracy. You know what I'm saying?
That's not the truth,
Lock
man.
that cracker up. Fuck that.
That's not the truth, man.
They be in jail for a little $10,000 PPP and
I
that type
believe
of
you.
shit. While this
That's the
motherfucker
truth.
is the poor for they ain't even got water out there. How you steal from a motherfucker ain't got water?
You make that
Like,
same argument when they
again,
say Dr. Umar Johnson frauding the people. You make that same fight
We
and
ain't talking
argument for
about
him.
them. We talking about this
no.
motherfucker here.
Right,
Listen,
that's what I'm saying. So you can
Ren,
make up
I
this
get
argument how
I
Brett
get what
Favre
you
wasn't really cheating, how he
hold up.
wasn't really. It was just going through his circle and cipher of people and find a way to make it seem like he wasn't doing what he was doing. You had that same energy when they say we doing that type of stuff. We going underneath and
Listen to
going
what
backward and
listen to what I said, kid man. I'm not saying it he didn't break any laws or didn't do anything wrong. That's what I'm
you
saying.
did. That's what you're saying.
No, he did not.
Hey,
No, he
if
did
I
not.
still catch you with that TV, you are
He
in
didn't.
possession
He
of
didn't
stolen
steal.
property.
Listen,
You
he
part of
didn't
the
steal
crime.
anything. He
Well,
called. He called up.
you knew the shit was being stolen and you didn't report
It
it.
was. That wasn't stolen, Ren.
No,
Listen to what
no,
I'm
Ren. If you
saying.
were white, he'd say,
Listen, the
you got that from the
let me
store and
tell you
somebody
something.
else gave it to you, and you were
Government
just a
contracting.
person of
Hold
circumstance.
on, caveman.
But when
Government
you're black, you
contracting.
steal it.
Government contracting, right? All government contracting, they have a small little bitty piece of minority. Like you have to have a certain like people, minority contractors, right? In order to get a government contract. Now, it don't have to be exactly for what they said it was. You just got to get your name in there, and all they doing is checking boxes, bro. I'm telling you, he didn't
Oh,
do
the nigga,
anything
they
wrong.
caught this. They got the text messages. He said, "I'm not gonna get into that extent." He knew what was going on with some
That
illegal,
don't have
underhanded
nothing to do with
shit.
that. Don't have nothing to do whether it was right or wrong, Rent.
That got everything to do with it. If you know, seeing you in the act, nigga, you're wrong.
No, man, they ain't got nothing to do with that. That's like this. It's like if I'm doing a raffle, right? I say I'm a raffle off $100 million, and then it's a bunch of I'm pulling the ticket. I'm pulling the ticket. I'm pulling the ticket. I'm raffling it off. I'm pulling the ticket.
You
If
the enemy, Hatch.
Are you gonna listen? If one of my people win the fucking thing, right?
They gonna lock.
No, no, they're not. No, they're not, because it happens all the time.
George Zimmerman innocent too, huh, Hatch?
Oh man, see, you gotta be staying on fucking subject. You gotta stay on
That's
the
on
same
something.
side of the
I'm
bed.
saying you defend the
Hey,
indefensible.
dog.
You
At
could
the
be
end of the
all over
day,
the place.
I'm gonna give him the conspiracy charge for sure. You know what I'm saying?
I could give him that good, but the thing about it, like they talk about they stole from welfare, from the poor people and all. Welfare ain't for the
I
poor
don't know what
people.
Hash talking
Poor
about,
people.
Chris. He all
Welfare
over the
ain't for the
place.
poor. Yo, listen, you acting like the government in the governor
Pablo
and
Walker. What up,
everybody
G? We see
really
you.
cares about the people of Mississippi. Stop with the bullshit. This is good old boy fucking politics as usual. This good old boy
Wrong.
business as usual. Stop
Crooked.
Well,
acting like
lock
they
his good
stole
old
money from.
Yeah,
ass
just
up
like when
since we
Edwin
done
Edwards
found
was
out
doing all
about it.
that good old boy business. Fucking right. Eventually, it's gonna catch up with you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He
I hope
crooked.
that
Exactly.
he get, like I said, I
But
hope they could brush him with the conspiracy charge. If nothing else,
the
look,
difference
that
is
shit stretch.
Edwin Edwards was in public office. Brett Favre is not.
Ren,
That's why I
I
know.
Leo
think
That's why
the
I'm
Shields was in
saying.
public office.
Ren,
Brett Favre was
I
not.
think
But Brett
Ime
Favre is dealing with a public official. That's why I'm
But he's
saying.
not in office. He was never elected to handle any money or anything like that. So it's not a
Who
conflict of
was never
interest.
elected?
Nigga,
Brett
it's
Favre.
That's
corruption
what I'm
at the
saying. I'm not.
highest level.
That's what you're missing, me, hat. Brett
No.
Favre is in
So
cahoots with a
let's just
public
clear this
But
up.
he
official.
but
Hatch.
he is
Do you
If
but
the
he
think
is
public
do you
official
think Brett
ultimately get
Favre
caught
didn't
up, I want him to get caught up in the wash
no,
due
he
to
don't think Brett Favre
conspiracy.
did nothing
See what
wrong.
I'm saying?
listen to what I'm
Ime
saying.
Udoka did wrong.
Listen to what I'm saying. Legally, Brett Favre was
Get
not
him out of there.
in control of any
Brett
funds.
Favre, all right.
The government did not give Brett Favre any fucking money for him to distribute. Brett Favre tapped into a fucking line of income that was designated for a certain thing, right?
and
Right.
he
We get
Hold
diverted
that.
on,
it to
hold
somewhere
on.
else?
So what he did was he put his name on the list and said that he was going to do some public appearances and some other stuff, right? That made him qualify for the fucking shit, and they gave him the money. That's all it is, bro.
It's
He
It's
a
didn't do
down to
nothing
like
wrong.
insider trading.
conspiracy.
I just hope he get caught up.
Conspiracy.
That
First of
conspiracy of broad
all,
stroke.
like the dude said on the video, you worth $130-something million. Any
That ain't
money
got
from
shit to that ain't
anybody.
Ren. I'm not saying he was right, Ren. I'm saying he did not do
We on the
anything
ball.
Cartoon, what's up
Go
illegal.
your
with it? We see
He
you.
didn't do
phone ass
nothing
We
dog.
see
illegal.
you.
He didn't do anything illegal.
See, like the
Right.
Alchemist said, he misappropriated funds. That's
How?
illegal.
He
That's
did not
crooked. That's
misappropriate.
wrong.
He did not misappropriate any funds because, like I'm saying, he is not a public official. He is
Don't
just a
matter,
fucking private
but you
contractor.
misappropriated public funds.
No,
You
he
was a
did
part of the
not.
team.
The funds were
So the
for
funds was
recreational
meant
use.
for his daughter to play volleyball. We
The
don't give
funds was
a
for
dance.
recreation. The funds were for recreational use, and he
Oh, he could
used
have
the
went
money.
This
do
nigga
whatever he
defense
want.
attorney to make sure he get his ass locked up.
Man, I people mad because they talking about the water and they talking about the poverty and they talking about all of this stuff. And those are valid points and they are absolutely correct. However, two things could be right at the same time, right? You may not like it.
Exactly.
You may
Right.
not like
Brett
it.
Favre, if
You may not like
Brett
it, but he
Favre
didn't
was
break any
black,
laws.
he would be doing the perp walk. The nigga,
And you
we
know
could
what?
try to twist the law, whatever,
I
I
believe
ain't
but the
never
nigga
agreed
was
with you
breaking
more
I
than
those
today,
believe
Chris.
funds
I
wasn't
believe
for
you
what
are
he was trying to get them used for. He was
listen,
fully aware of it.
listen. I have a friend of
Finally
mine,
on my,
right?
you
Check it
finally
out.
on my team.
Yeah.
Check
Give
it
me
out.
your closing. Give me your
Check it
closing.
out. I got a friend of mine who's a professional boxer, retired, Hall of Famer. He was doing the same shit here in Houston. The exact same thing. They were raising money to do boxing camps all over Houston, right? Gave a motherfucker $500,000, and for the summer, he was supposed to do so many camps. All right. Now, at the end of the summer, he hadn't done any. They didn't schedule any. They tried to put him in jail for misappropriating funds for the same thing, but he got off because at the end of the day, he was not in charge of that. They gave the money to him. He just had to follow his part of the contract. That's it. Like people getting mad about how the good old boy system worked. That's how
I
the
don't think
system
that's
works, dude.
the same
I
thing
guess
though. You
Donald
say they
Trump
was
don't cheat
giving
on his
him
taxes
money
either,
for
huh, Hatch? He just following some paperwork that's saying you got to put it in. He ain't cheating on his taxes. Donald Trump doing an old Brett Favre move, huh?
Give me your clothes, man.
Same
I got
thing.
you.
No, I don't think what he said the dude was supposed to do boxing camps. The money Brett Favre had wasn't it ain't had ball shit. He took
Listen,
money for something else
I'm
and gave it to his daughter, serve interest.
Ren. The money was for recreational use in the community.
How many
Since he was
niggas
listen
get
to
to
me.
use that volleyball court?
That ain't got shit to do with what the conversation is.
You just said it's
Because
for
as long
recreational
as
use
listen,
in the
Ren,
community,
Ren,
so
Where
Ren,
the
check it out.
community get
As
to
long
use
as
the
you
he
get
as
all
long
saying
as
it's
he
for
took as long
recreational
as he went
use?
to the community center once a month. This is the stipulations. Once a month, you come in and bring some kids from the ghetto in. Y'all take some pictures. You buy some t-shirts, some cookies, some fucking juice. Put them on the news, and it's over with. He has
Put it up there,
fulfilled his
Goody.
obligation
Put
of the
that comment up
contract.
there, Goody.
man. Hold up.
Chris
I
killing
got
his
you. I
boy.
got you. Who that? Which one you want?
Bro, y'all leading with y'all fucking heart and with y'all and what you don't
We
like
leading
and
with
who you don't
the
like
morals,
because
hey?
he ain't because
You
The
a
he
money
black.
was for
politician.
This ain't got nothing to do with
You a
morals.
politician,
The
Hatch.
government don't have shit to do with morals. Come on, act like you know that.
the money was for something else. Like you saying recreational for the community. Community go play on that fucking shiny new volleyball court. His funky ass daughter sliding up and down.
Dude, they're saying welfare, but I'm gonna say this. Before this happened,
Well,
didn't
we
they
just go, if it was
but,
for
but didn't
welfare
they
and that nigga ain't on welfare, lock him up.
Let's change it to recreational use.
man, y'all not even paying attention, bro. Y'all want to be mad at somebody for something that y'all don't like, but you're ignoring the fucking rules of
They
the
mad
shit.
at Udoka for sleeping with somebody on the staff. That wasn't illegal. That ain't crooked.
Stay with me here. Stay with me, bro. Stay with me.
I'm gonna
That's
address
right.
something that's crooked. Hatch, what you mean? I'm
Hey
with you.
man, look, can't do it. Extra round, dog. But I like this one. Y'all a little hot under the collar
Man,
with
lock
this one, baby.
that crack up. Cause I don't like him
Yeah, you
defending
see,
this
you
shit
don't like it.
like it's cool if
You don't like it. You don't
Hatch
like it.
made up that recreational use. That's
I
what
ain't
it's
make
from.
up
Hatch
nothing,
made that
dude.
up. The
Listen,
whole
Hey
news saying
man, this is
welfare,
some
and for the city of Mississippi, he
I
come up
do
with
government
recreational
contracting.
use.
Listen, I do government contracting. I know what I'm talking about, bro.
That ain't
That's
what they
no,
said. That ain't what's spoken about in the media. Recreational use. They using
so
welfare
not
and
so
for the.
not a, so not a media mouth is a fucking prayer book.
Well, how the hell you get to use
hey,
recreational? You come up with a word. Let me come up with one then.
and y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. It's the halfway time, you hear me?
if y'all
One morning, I put it in a life. I give it, she take it, she love it.
You know what I'm saying? A Fund Solution, fixing credit, baby. Let me tell you something. Get with it. Follow me. A Fund Solution. That's my loyal people, so I trust it. You heard me? Yeah. Who that?
Two-step women. Check it out. Come on. Let it bow women. Let it bow women.
Where are the niggers at? Excuse me now. Do you know where the niggers park? What? I don't know what he's talking about. Dude, you got me pressed. Ow! What the fuck? You hit me in the head. She hit me in the head, bro. I'm calling the police. That's fucked up.
Okay, so in the video, when the man walked up to me, I was at work.
Where are the niggers
I was
at?
taking a break. So when he walked up to me, I thought that he was just a tourist trying to come ask me about directions. And I'm not gonna lie, when he said, do I know where the niggas park at? It caught me so off guard because I thought I was tripping when he asked me that. Until like his friend walked up to me when he walked past. His friend was actually talking to me and I asked him, I said, did he just ask me where the niggas park at? And his friend was like, no, he's just crazy. I said, nah, he did ask me that. The other guy was just telling me that he didn't mean what he was saying about it. And I kept asking him, Like, did he just say something about niggas and he kept on saying, like, no, that's not what he said. And then dude walked past. And when he walked past, like, I moved the chair. And so when I stopped him, I did not know that he was bleeding. Days after, I figured out that he was recording, but I told my manager when it happened. I went back into my job and I told my manager, I said, a dude out there just asked me where the niggas park at, and I think that he was recording. So days later, like, I got people tagging me, and then I finally saw this dude, and he had it on his page at first, like it was on his original page. And when I seen it, I was like, wow, I was like, this dude really was recording me, like, and he's recording for people who telling him to say that to me. And I really felt the way, but I was so glad that I cracked his ass upside the head.
Hold on. I bet you Hatch says, "Dang, that's just a word. She ain't had no right to hit that man. That man can just go and just speak.
It is a word.
Did I get you?
Word. It is a word. Because guess what? Certain people say shit to you, you ain't gonna fucking do that too. So I mean, let's be real with it, man. Come on.
Well, he wasn't one of them certain people. That fucking was well
No, she bust the
deserved.
fuck out. She bust the fuck out of him.
No, she
Hey,
wrong
Davo,
for
Yeah,
that.
the
Huh,
niggas
Hatch?
park right upside your head.
I don't know, but if she wrong about it, but I tell you what, by the law, she can be fucking charged with fucking assault.
Oh yeah.
Because she was not in any danger of
Oh, but she
anything.
could be charged.
I'm fucking. She assaulted a person on fucking camera, dude. She drew blood. She popped him in the fucking head. You may not like it, but that's the fucking truth. Come
Well,
on, man.
we need to be getting some bail money ready for it because he was begging.
Well, you get yours.
Yeah,
Because
these
guess what?
goddamn content creators be out there tripping, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Doing that shit for the following and all that.
and
Better watch yourself.
but okay, had it been a guy, you think it would have been? You would have went that way?
Huh? It was some guy.
No, you saying would he ever approach a man with that shit?
Yeah.
I don't think so. That's why you approach the broad.
Probably
Right.
so. He sound
did-
crazy.
Well,
Crazy.
he got what
he still got what he was
for.
looking.
He got what
He
he was
went
looking
sell
for.
the prize.
Because,
He the
like, as you
grand
could see
prize
in the
winner.
video, when he went over there by the bouncers and shit, he wasn't talking that same shit. He was trying to justify, and then she told him, hey, what he did, and then that nigga got tight because they was about to whip up on him. You know what I'm saying? So,
So
he
let
wouldn't
me ask
approach
you,
no
gentlemen.
man.
Let me ask you, gentlemen. What is a nigger?
It's an insult when you directed at black people.
I'm asking, what is it? It's just
He
an
just
insult.
A
told you.
racial epithet.
Okay.
An insult.
All right. It's an insult.
So if a white
When a
man
white
come
man
up to
said
you
to a black
and
man.
say, "Hey, nigga,
Ain't nobody
whatever,
coming up to me
what?"
ain't nobody coming up to me doing nothing.
But no, I'm just asking a question.
Okay.
If you was in her, you where the niggas park at, what you gonna show him where the parking area at?
Well, I'm gonna ask him, well, who's trying to park?
Man, handled that shit eloquently.
Yeah, she handled it eloquently. I'm saying,
With
you asked me
class.
what would I do? You asked me what would I do? I'm not a nigga.
So what if he call you a nigga? Well, nigga, where they park at? Shit.
I mean, he can say what he want to say.
You just said,
Well,
I don't
I'm
know, sir.
glad he didn't
Hey,
ask
bro.
because he deserved to
That's
be
what you
busted
just said, Hatch.
upside the
Listen,
head.
I'm 44 years old, bro. I'm not 20 years old. I'm not a little fucking kid. Nobody could ruffle my feathers with no fucking words that don't mean shit to me. You
I
understand?
ain't about to sneak him, but I'm about to
I'm
tell
not
him get
about
the
to.
fuck on.
I'm not about to do none of that shit. That shit.
Yeah, I'm about to tell him get the fuck on.
Listen,
Man,
he
get
ain't
from around
doing.
here.
Yeah, he ain't doing shit to me. Won't you walk that way? And I got the bouncers and hey, won't you go take him that way? You know what I'm saying? That's a big reason. That is a big thing within our community, bro. We get so angry over the stupidest shit, but the shit that really matters, it we let that shit slide or blow over. But
Like what?
what you mean, like what?
Where we let slide and blow over? The serious matters. Give me an example.
Timbo sleaze it.
Well, put it to you like this: you said something about George Zimmerman, right? You said George Zimmerman, he writing all of this shit. Okay. How many times since George Zimmerman attacked Trayvon Martin and killed him, how many times have somebody that looked like Trayvon Martin killed another person that looks like Trayvon Martin, and nobody says a motherfucking thing about that?
What you mean? We
That's
always
not
speaking
true.
about that
No, 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 no,
People
no, no,
say
no, no.
stuff
It
about
is
it.
true.
all the time.
What I'm saying is, they give it that extra oomph and try to twist the racism in the shit, and like, come on, man, like that's
Charleston
why
White out there killing that now.
that's why we losing, bro, because we not focusing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could be doing something and somebody call and say nigga and throw you completely off what the fuck you doing. Like,
She didn't look
time
throwed
out for
off.
that
She didn't
shit.
look taken aback. She asked him again what he said. Nigga said him and went told reported the shit to our manager. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Ruffled to me. He looked fucking ruffled after she bust him in the fucking head.
You don't think she could be brought up on charges?
No, because
I
he
think
heard
Brett
what she
Favre could be
It's
brought
no.
up
on
on.
it's
They
It's
on
on
tape.
tape
she
what
was
he
It's
part of
said.
it.
on
That was a
tape.
racial.
It's
That was a
on
racist
tape.
comment he made to her.
What you say,
A
cuz?
Who I
racist,
think could
a racist
go.
comment is not a threat to your fucking safety.
Cuz I think Brett Favre could be brought up on charge.
Yeah.
Fuck
Say,
you.
bro.
You don't want
Sometimes
to know who
people
I
just like
think
to,
could be brought up on charge.
yeah. Y'all like to get in your feelings and say shit that sound good to people that has absolutely no fucking real bearing on the shit. Like,
You protect Brett Favre. You
I'm
protect
not
his.
protecting. I'm not protecting anybody. I'm
Yes.
calling. I'm calling it like it is. I don't have
You
a dog in a
you
fight.
call him a crook?
Is he a crook?
Did you call him a crook?
No, I didn't call him no crook. Why
That's
would
what
I
he
call
was.
him
He
no
a crook.
crook?
I thought you called it like it is
Why would I call him a crook? See,
because he did something crooked.
but see, y'all so limited on your information when it comes to all of this shit. It was not just Brett Favre. We kind of going backwards, right? It wasn't just Brett Favre. It was Don DiBiase. It was a whole bunch of people.
Him
I mean,
too.
it's
Like
great.
all them are just the name a nigga know, but you
You
like
ain't
all
hearing me.
of them are.
That's the way they move, bro. That's how they
Crooked.
keep money. That's how they keep
And
the
that's the
money.
way we move.
Dude, the money ain't listen, the money ain't got nothing to do with y'all. That's what I'm trying to say. The state of Mississippi don't fucking give a fuck about the black people that do. The welfare money that y'all crying about. Listen, the motherfuckers barely got good drinking water. You think that money was allocated for people that look like me and you? Come on, man. Stop with the bullshit.
You like that, huh, Chris? That's my round right there. Yeah.
Anybody like anything you say is a number.
Me personally,
Go along.
I don't think the sister did nothing wrong. If she get brought up on me, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, that's the way they do business. That's the way we do business. You come up with it, you liable to get busted in the fucking face.
Hmm,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
cool.
Take that shit in the Garden District.
Yeah. Man, I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna let nobody come up to me and say no dumbass shit to me and have me in fucking handcuffs because he fucking trying to get a rise out of somebody.
They got to catch you first.
Maturity, bro. Maturity. It's on tape. Fuck you talking about?
It's on
Yeah,
tape what
like
he
I
said
say,
to her.
dog.
You can't
I'm
just
not
go to.
just
I don't
fighting
think you
out
can just
here. You
disrespect
know what I'm
nobody
saying?
to their
That's I
face like
feel
that.
like I'm being physically, in some danger or some shit. But again, you come around me talking that dumb shit, I am gonna let you know this not really the spot to
Listen,
be talking the dumb shit.
just like
You know
there's
what I'm saying?
words
And
like
I'm gonna just
nigger,
go about my
like
business.
that offend you. There's other words too, right? He said a
Oh,
word, she didn't say
definitely.
the word. You see what I'm saying? Like, keep it where it's supposed to be. Like, don't put yourself in harm's
I'm
way
not,
because he's a fucking
but
idiot.
I ain't saying she was wrong.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
just don't be disrespectful. That's all
I'm
I'm
not
on.
saying she wrong. I'm saying she put herself in a situation to where she can be charged and she could have her freedom taken or be fined or whatever. Or just even the fucking the the inconvenience of going back and forth to court. That's what
But
I'm
some
saying.
people don't give a fuck about that.
Teddy Connor with
Or,
the fire
hey,
comment.
if you
What
don't,
you think of that, Hatch?
Read
what I
the
think,
comment, clear.
Favre could have paid for the gym himself, or he could have got sponsors to help build it. He took that money knowing he wouldn't have to answer nobody because the people look up to him.
exactly. He could have. We ain't talking about that. That ain't shit.
That's-
We ain't talking about taste. We ain't talking about the moral. We talking about the law. Y'all in your feelings. We talking about the law. Come on, man.
Well, look.
It was crooked, round. That's period.
I always ask you how you feel about it. So, you know,
Yeah, I was
if you
saying
coming
how I
with the
fake
legal
law
aspect,
and all that shit. I just know that he was fucking wrong. You know what
which
I'm
I
saying?
get the whole
You ask who I think
contracting,
she should be locked up or whatever. I think if it ain't against the law, it should be. You know what I'm saying? I don't make
Brent,
the laws.
Udoka ain't did nothing against the law.
Brent,
He
I don't think.
suspended for a year.
Shut up, man. You you just reaching for straws and shit.
No, I ain't reaching. He's
Yeah, you
suspended for a
reaching.
year. He ain't do nothing crooked.
Them short ass T-Rex arms. You reaching.
yeah, like my whole thing is this, dog. If the public official or officials that he in bed with ultimately are found guilty of doing some fraudulent shit, and he accepted the money, I just hope he get caught up in the crossfire, just like regular niggas all the time. You know what I'm saying?
What
Yeah,
will probably
those
happen
who
to him?
got
What will probably
Another
stolen
good
property
comment,
be going
Chris.
to jail.
Read that comment. Another good one, Chris. The law bringing up these things on Brett Favre, not the people.
the media, not the law. The media.
The media calling attention to his
The media
criminal
putting pressure.
fucking behavior.
The media is putting pressure on the local politics, but they don't understand that shit run deep. We talking about 4 or 5 governors. You know what I'm saying? He been dealing with over the last 20 fucking years. Like y'all ain't hearing nothing I'm saying.
Give him a break, Chris. You know, sometimes you give
Chris
him a
don't know what
break.
he talking.
Hand
Listen,
in the
Chris don't know
cookie
what he
jar.
talking about. When you have influence, when you have influence, you can do things that other people can't do.
Like circumvent the law.
No, not circumvent the
Yeah.
law. It's not circumvent the law. It's
It
just
is.
like with Donald Trump. They mad
Really,
at
you just
Donald
write
Trump
the law
because he
in your
mad.
favor.
Right. What is it called?
You change protocol and shit.
You're using you're circumventing the system by using loopholes. Right?
Hey, they put that for a reason.
Yeah, right. So if you know the loopholes that other people don't know, are you wrong?
You're wrong when you get caught. We try to circumvent. When I say we, I mean, I know you're gonna say who we is and all that.
All right.
But when melanated people try to engage in these type of activities, it's a fucking charge. So the
PP
same
loans, they coming
thing
after you. PP loans, they're knocking on everybody though.
him and
But Brett
them
Favre,
tight ass wranglers
y'all
up.
are going, y'all are always like, you're not even paying attention to what I'm saying. Like you getting mad that he didn't get caught or he didn't go to jail for nothing. I'm saying he's probably not going to go to jail because he didn't break any laws, whether it was right or whether it was moral or in good taste or whatever. Hey, we can all have our own opinion on it. But the point is, did he break the law? No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Well, I think he
you
did.
losing this round, Hatch.
Well, we got one more to go, bro. We out there doing this one light. So
You on
He
the
stole
8
them
count. You on
people
the
money.
standing 8 count, Hatch.
Them tight ass wranglers.
You full
and
of
that's
shit.
something we can hit on that last one too.
Passion and without substance means absolutely nothing.
J, Pac, Wayne.
You got
4 most influential rappers of all time.
in there now too.
Not the 4.
No,
Ain't the 4.
No.
In the 5.
You know why I don't put
He's in
Chief
the
Keef in
10s.
there? Because Chief Keef didn't influence like the world. He influenced a sound
Of
a region. Yeah. He didn't influence the world. Those 4 people I named literally influenced people all over the world. Kanye, Jay, Wayne. Who did I say? Kanye, Jay, Wayne.
We light, man, last round, you heard me? And from here we could probably dip into some sports or whatever before we get out the door. But
Shout out to Damien for having a level head and understanding what we really talking about
No,
here.
we understand it as well. We know
Shout
the
out to
loophole.
Damien because
Them loopholes is just another way of being crooked, and we see through it.
Disagreement don't us disagreeing don't mean we don't. I understand what you're saying. I just disagree with you.
you ain't got to disagree with me. It ain't
I
for
gotta
it's not a
disagree if you say
no,
something
that's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
agree with.
It's not about disagreeing. It's about comprehending what the situation awareness. Stay alert and stay alive. You talking about one thing, it's a whole nother thing. That's what I'm saying.
I'm with Charlemagne on his 4 influential rappers, though. That's pretty
I'm with
big.
the
Lil Wayne,
chick. I would take Jay-Z out and put Chief Keef.
Chief Keef.
Yeah,
How he
he the
influenced?
one started this drill.
Started what?
the drill rap.
Started the drill rap shit.
Man, nobody care
One
about
of
that
the
shit.
most
Nobody care
popular
about
forms of rap right now.
man, drill.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit is gonna be gone by tomorrow. Nobody worrying about that shit. Drill music. Come on. That shit.
So nobody
Hip hop.
not listening to
Listen,
drill rap? That's what you really think?
hip hop has already been established by the time Chief Keef came around. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the
Right. How
people
long has drill rap
people
been
he said
around?
the people he said took the shit from nothing to something. When Chief Keef got here, the house was already built. So he out of there.
Well, but under
No,
that logic,
Joe.
then you can't name a lot of niggas who then came on and built. I think to what all Rent kind of saying is, and I don't know if I agree, but he then kind of curved and made his own genre within the entirety of hip hop, and
cool.
millions of niggas is doing it. So for that, it's like the Wayne effect. You know what I'm saying? That's why a nigga put Wayne in there ultimately, because you then created a niche that buku niggas then started running with, spinning off, and some more shit. Like you
But
birthed
wasn't
a
Tupac
style
and
to a certain
Biggie,
degree.
wasn't they drill rapping when they was making them diss songs with each other?
No,
That's
the
what drill
drill
rap pretty
rappers.
much is.
The drill rap is like
I mean, I feel you.
a whole
It's
different
gangster
thing.
rap
What
to
they
me.
doing with the fucking, the shit they doing. I don't listen to drill rap, but I know it.
Well, what
Wouldn't
you
Hit 'em
talking
Up,
about
wouldn't
then?
Hit 'em
I
Up
don't
from
listen to that
Tupac be
shit either.
considered a
I ain't
drill
know
rap
what you're
song?
talking about.
Whoa. So it don't mean it's not influential. You know what I'm saying? Like artists trying to emulate Chief Keef style of rap than trying to emulate Jay-Z style. Jay-Z's running around. We got a bunch of drill rappers
Dude,
running around.
what is influence?
To when you try to emulate what the motherfucker doing, to
Nah, really.
copy, to imitate, to mimic.
That's not influence.
Well, what is it?
What's your definition of influence?
Influence is you putting your essence on the shit. Okay, you don't have to copy somebody to be influenced by 'em. I'm talking about the fashion. I'm talking about what Pac did, what Wayne did. They say take Kanye out. How? Look at Kanye.
I
Look
wouldn't
at
take
how
Kanye.
Kanye. We're not just talking about music when we talk about hip hop. We talking about the influence of that person on the whole fucking culture. I'm talking about uh, visually. I'm talking about uh, art. I'm talking about fashion. I'm talking about all of that shit.
Yeah, it's your influence
I
that make them
don't
want
think
to
that
do
drill
that.
music. That's just another way of saying beef music. Like I say, Hit 'em Up would be a drill song. If
I
we
would
look
say
at
I
Tupac
would
when he was
say
going
T.
at Biggie, that's a
I would
drill
say
song.
I would say Ti and fucking and Jeezy has more fucking with the whole trap movement had more fucking influence than goddamn Chief Keef. If
But
you want
say,
to keep it
fellas,
100,
to a certain degree too, we gotta kind of keep in perspective. We judging a different genre of music, like personally, because that's what we was on, and that's what drove our culture. You know what I'm saying?
We
I
just hit
can't
100
necessarily
messages,
speak
fellas, on
to
the
what
restream.
to what drives the young people culture. I'm not necessarily in tune with that. You know what I'm saying? So when we say the Jay-Z's and the Pacs, that's true for us. You know what I'm saying?
But this is
Whole
what I
nother
want to ask.
generation out
But
here
let,
that is
but let
trying
me
to
ask
do,
you this though.
trying to imitate
Because
his shit.
like the NBA young boy nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're saying, Goody, but check this out. When we came up listening to the music, this was a fresh thing. Nobody was doing this. This was being created as we fucking in real time. You see what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? When they're taking something that's already there and just putting their own little spin on it, how much really influence do you fucking have? Like, what are you influenced by? You influenced by other motherfuckers. Like,
But
come
hey,
on, man.
we all
But
to a
if you
certain degree
you
influenced
take
by
something and
somebody.
put a
You know what I'm
spin
saying?
on it, and then others try to and put a spin on,
Like,
that's influence.
and
Yeah, but you
and
can't
then,
be the top 4 motherfuckers
but it's one thing to spin off something, and it's one thing to spin something into your own. You
to
know what I'm
spawn
saying?
something. I get you. I
And
get I get
now,
you.
when, and I don't know if Chief Keef doing that or not. That's what I'm saying. I can't really speak to that. I could get that to Wayne though. You know what I'm saying? I
Nah,
can't.
bro.
I don't know about Keith.
Influences, that's not even debatable. It's a bunch of Lil Wayne clones. You know what I'm saying? I would say Kanye because of his influence on the fashion and trying to get the Yeezys and this and that, this and that. Who the other one was? Two already
Jay-Z
know,
and Pop.
like, yeah,
Kanye
like
West
I
ran
said, to me,
ran the
he
2000s,
fan, but
bro.
I don't think he like really influenced at this point. I don't think he's influenced. You know what I'm saying? I think these drill niggas is on a whole another level with it. And underneath us, just because it's the generation behind us, don't
Man,
mean that it's not on that generation.
look, all of the niggas about to go to jail anyway. So I ain't even tripping on
Everybody,
that
let you tell it.
shit. All of the niggas about to go to jail on a RICO or some shit. So I ain't really tripping on that shit. That shit is trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
That's the
You
same
you
thing
you
they used
gonna say
to say about the music we listen to.
no? That's not the same thing they said
It
because
is
if you
My
look
mama
at
and
if you
exactly
look
the
at
same.
if you
my
look at
uncles used
if
to
you look at hip
say
hop,
that shit trash.
if you look at hip hop and how
Our
it has
parents ain't
taken
like our
over,
music hats.
if it had how it has taken over the world, marketing wise, every fucking commercial has hip hop in it. Every fucking commercial. They
It
ain't playing no
definitely took
goddamn
him a
Chief
minute
Keef.
to catch on.
They ain't playing no fucking Chief Keef.
That's right.
No, they can't play that shit. Fuckers overseas who say they learned how to speak English so they can know what this nigga's saying.
I don't even know a
I
Chief
share the
Keef song,
video
bro.
in the chat.
I don't even know one Chief Keef song.
I don't know one Chief Keef song either, but
Not
that
one
don't mean
bar.
I'm oblivious.
He can't have that much influence on the culture all the time, like
Right. If
it
you
was speaking
if
on.
right. There's young dudes that I know, NBA young boy. I've heard their stuff. I've heard a lot of different stuff. But I'm saying the question was top 4 influential artists in hip hop. He ain't one of them, bro.
Well, if you ask them dudes who you saying you know, they probably would tell you they was influenced by Chief Keef.
He not in my top 4. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying? But like I say, for the youngster, that's a possibility.
That drill
You feel
music
me?
ain't been around that long, Ren, to say
that's
it's influenced.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Ain't been around that long.
hip
I
hop
didn't
is
say I'm not
hip hop
speaking
is its
on the
own thing, bro.
longevity of it. I'm speaking
Well, how it could be all time influential then if it ain't been around to influence the culture for a minute?
because I'm seeing
Because for a
what's on the
generation
horizon.
of
I'm seeing
people, it's been around
that
for a
more
minute.
rappers
Like
are
some nigga didn't grow up with
aspiring to
that
be
shit, probably.
drill rappers.
Say, bro, I really like the way how people, you know what I'm saying, just make statements based off of what they hearing, but they ain't listening to shit that a motherfucker saying. We talking about hip hop, the whole fucking culture. The question was the top 4 influential motherfuckers
Right.
Do
of
y'all
the
think
culture
Jay-Z really
of
belong on the list?
of the culture.
Yes. Yes. His longevity, what he doing with his money, who he put on.
How
I
he
just want to
moved,
know.
how he moved. Yes, he
Yes.
he influenced through the late 2000s.
He
How a
turned the heat
lot of
on the damn
motherfuckers move.
basketball team from music.
Think about the NFL. Think about the halftime show. Think about his influence on all of that shit.
Chief Keef ain't gonna own no basketball team and influence from rap to going that deep
I'm
and,
not
and
no,
influential like that.
I've never been a Jay-Z fan. Never. I never liked his flow, his voice. Motherfucker ain't got no mustache. I don't really like the motherfucker, right?
What
But
about
Chief
Pac?
Keef got the handful of idiots. Jay-Z got all kinds of people
do I like do I
What
corporate to the hood.
do I
What
think
about Pac?
do I think Tupac was influential in hip hop?
Yeah, he should be on the list. I'm scaling down the list so we get off this bitch, y'all.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
don't
I'm just
have
double
a
checking to
problem
see if
with.
we really with the, you know what I'm saying?
I was just saying, Chief
The proof
Keef
is in the
wouldn't be on
pudding.
my influential
Yeah,
list
that's
either,
younger
Honestly,
but
that's my
generation.
favorite rapper.
We talking about all time. I mean
Oh, we talking about
everybody.
all that's what I'm talking, and that's
Chris.
what I'm talking about. Everybody's talking about the new guys, listen, that shit don't belong to them. Hip hop belongs to us. We created that. We put our fucking shit into that.
Might
You know
well
what I'm
say
saying?
Soldier
So
Boy is
so
number 2
everybody
with the
so
dance move.
I
everybody
believe,
agreed.
hey, I'm with you
Soulja
right
Boy
there.
is
Please, I agree with you. If you would have said Soldier Boy, then I would have said, you know what? I gotta look and see. I will put
Jay.
him. I will put him
bunch
in
of
the
soldier
top.
boys running around.
I would put him
We're
over
not talking
Chief
about we're
Keef.
not talking about being a bunch of soldier boys, but he has influenced the fucking culture.
Boy.
He was the
Yeah, he the
very
one with
first
the
to make a
internet shit.
million with ringtones in the
Yeah,
fucking social media shit.
yeah,
He
he the
changed the
internet
whole
nigga.
fucking game, dude.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah, that's why I say Soldier. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a good one. So, bro, everybody agree with Jay. All y'all agree with Pac. All
Yeah,
y'all say y'all agree with Kanye.
I
Everybody
do.
agree with Wayne.
I do.
We're gonna get a fifth mention in there just to throw somebody else in there. Since
Ice Cube, as far as the
that's another
culture,
good one.
completely the culture, not just as an artist, but as a producer, as a fucking director, as an advocate for this culture.
Ice-T.
Fuck no.
No.
Ice-T couldn't rap.
What?
Cop Killer, that shit was trash. Name one Ice-T song.
I say Scarface.
Nah,
I mean,
because
we
he
just
didn't do
naming people though,
nothing other than rap.
like influence.
But that's all I'm talking about. Like if you're a nigga from the South and you a real spitter, especially on some hardcore, you fuck with Face. Just
But
is
is he
what it is.
but did he do something to the game?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
not
you may have
influential
liked
like
him, and I respect him as a lyricist, top 3 in my book as a, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I would put Master P before him as far as changing or influencing hip hop as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Percy,
His tree. Look at if you ain't got no fucking tree, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no
hey,
tree, what you put together what come
Master
out?
P show the nigga about products, boy.
Everybody's selling shit now. You seen Snoop got the little breakfast shit now?
I
Products
love
don't talk back,
to hear
nigga.
what you had to say to Hatch if you was on the panel, Chris.
All you gotta do is come on up. A lot of niggas hate. I've been getting this shit all my life from niggas talking these fucking shit.
Disagreement is necessarily hating. You know what I'm saying? But
No,
you know,
disagreement ain't hating, but when you ain't listening to what other people saying, you just talking against them just to talk against them, then that's kind of hating. Cause
but why
you ain't
you
hating my
assume
word, you
that
hating
people
me.
not listening when they disagree?
Because
Fast money, good one, Chris.
the points you're making, is what I'm saying.
Well, you ain't
I
listening
think it kind of all
to me.
depend on the agenda. If
Okay,
you trying to make a point or you trying to combat someone's point,
exactly.
that's when it kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, you
Just
say
think you just need to pick your spots.
Cash Money got all these motherfuckers blinged out. All right,
Shout out to that boy Chris with them fire
so
comments.
so
On
so
point.
so what
I'm
about
surprised. I'm
what
shocked that
about
that boy
all of the
was on
people
point today like he
in
is.
the 80s? What about all the people in the 80s that was wearing the fucking Dookie rope chains? Goddamn Dana Dane, goddamn Slick Rick, and all of these dudes. Cash Money ain't got nobody wearing the fucking jewelry. They've been wearing jewelry. They've been wearing full finger.
Because what gold
You never seen
mouse
paid
and
for?
fucking
You never seen
iced
paid for?
out wrists and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You never seen paid for?
King era. I bought it back or whatever.
He got you on that one. He got you on that one,
Somebody
Chris.
said Wu-Tang. You ain't
He
seen,
got you on that one,
you ain't
Chris.
seen Ghostface Killer with the big old golden fucking shit.
Yeah.
You ain't seen Nas with the Queen Bridge across his fucking chest. Come on, man.
He got you on that one, Chris.
This shit ain't new.
I just think they took it to another level, especially with the cars and shit, the tricking out of the cars and all that
man.
shit.
Nigga, like
a stunner. They coined the phrase "bling bling," right?
Right.
But niggas, come on, man. People been having fucking Maybachs and all of that shit. Like they was doing that shit already. It just
they just had to reach the level where they could really outstun a nigga. You know what I'm saying? They was faking it till they make it for a while. We all know the play. And then even when they was on, Diddy and them was still killing them. But shit, they got to a point, nigga.
Yeah, you had to recognize. I mean,
them
because
boys was heavy, look.
Because guess what? It wasn't just a bling. It was they created a whole different vernacular from the South that wasn't really out mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Like when during that time, the 99, 2000, I'm traveling, man. Anytime you open your mouth and say any little thing, you know what I'm saying? They was feeling that shit.
Yeah, you know
They
what it
were
is,
loving
man.
that.
I know they influenced these women to back their ass up for like a whole decade. You heard me?
Yeah,
like
but
Juvie influenced
Juvie killed that last year. Juvie killed that last year.
Man, the Stallion about to be influential.
Vax that thing up.
Oh yeah, that shit was bad. Man, hit the shout out so we get out the door, man.
You was on point today, Chris. Should have been up here on the panel.
Real
I think
quick.
you'd hit somebody up today.
What'd you say?
The baby got a new album coming out. He said he got a single out talking about him smashing Meg Thee Stallion. I need y'all to check that out.
I heard it. That nigga lame.
Yeah, he on the way out. We could definitely touch on him next show, but I'm fucking with Finesse 2 times, nigga. She give you the pussy and you ain't supposed to say nothing. That mean you're a rat, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. All this fucking pillow talking.
That's the generation we on YouTube, Facebook, internet. You got
nobody got to know, man.
That's how, everybody got to know. This 2022.
Nigga, look, nigga fucking with Lil Baby, not the baby.
Come on.
Shit. Nigga ain't even fucking with that boy like that. He on the way out, man.
Man, shout out to everybody in the comments. Chris, Damia, Terry, D. Alchemist, Teddy Connor. Who else we got?
Shouts out to that boy Teddy, you hear me?
I saw
Ronique always coming in here strong. You heard me?
Got Timbo slicing that thing, you hear me?
If y'all think Brett Favre hit that like button, you heard?
Oh boy, nigga ain't gonna let Brett Favre live, huh?
Fuck no, man. Good, man. I'm tired of his shit.
Hey, bro. Well, I'm sure we'll get into another passionate, you know what I'm saying, debate, if you will. Next time.
Yo, I know you heard me.
Say?
Video.
Man, for that boy had the back of the ENT. Caveman 55, who's obviously pissed. Ren, aka Betty's son, myself, been good, you know what I'm saying? It's the Rounds Podcast. And if I could find this motherfucking drop,
stop being so sensitive.
If you like